Yo! What are we all saying? What are we saying? Which... I reckon this. I think this suits me the best, doesn't it? I look like fucking... what was he called from Ed, and Eddie? Kevin. Hello. Hi. Hi everyone. It's me, Mr. Fruity. Mr. Faggot. My mum met a like relative or something that she never knew. I don't even know if it's a relative, but she was telling me about this fucking fruity fella she met, who's obviously gay or whatever he is. And she was telling him about me, and he was like, I'll look him up," and I've just fucking made fun of gays in the first minute of the live stream. I was just like, oh, that's good, Shell. The guy's gonna fucking search me up and just see me say the word faggot on live streams. Good idea. You silly cow. You fucking silly bitch, man. Love her though. How are you all anyway? You lot on Brad Does Streams know the score, don't you? I started it 1 minute past, so that thing I said on Brad Does Streams, it's on until 31 minutes past. Only those who were following that account before I went live, that applies to though. Right, yeah, offend me and win. 2 hours. That's what you got. Every single donation is going to get rated out of 10 on how much you offend me. It can be about me. It can be about whatever. It can be about something else that might offend me. Like, you might say the N-word and I'll get offended. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? I won't bank on that one, but who knows? You know. Every single donation gets a rating, obviously, so that I don't like subconsciously favour the donations at the end of the stream. So if you could literally win in the first few minutes. Right. What am I doing? I'm telling Instagram that I'm live. Hold on. 1 second. Hello. I'm live now. Fingers look a bit too fat. I've got birds on this Instagram. Hello. I'm live. Click the link. What are you saying, chat? What are we saying? Hi. Is he still talking? Yeah, I'm still talking, you little cunt. What do you mean am I still talking? Come into my fucking stream. How dare you? How fucking dare you? You cunt. Hey up, how are you, Kyle, mate? Kyle Rogers? Are you new, mate? I'm not seeing that name. In the mood to be offended today. I'll be completely honest with you, brother. I wanted to stream, but I can't do a wheel spin stream because I can't drink because I'm on a water fast. So I'm not particularly in the mood to be offended. It's just I couldn't think of anything else to do aside from this. I mean, I could have done a kick stream, but that's like content, innit? Where's the fun in that? Do you know what I mean? I'm just posting that. Sleep stream. True, I could have done that, but fuck. Oh, mate. I stream in the kitchen, I would have had to move my setup upstairs and fucking wake my deaf mum up with the vibrations through the speakers. And it's just fuck that. It's not a bad shout actually though, okay? I didn't think of that. I should have thought of that. But I'm a stupid cunt. Thought this guy fell off. I did fall off, but I'm back on now. So you thought wrong, didn't you, mate? How long will you be live for? You are starting to bore me. You're supposed to offend me in donations. It don't count in comments. You're just being hurtful in the comments. You don't get a rating. You don't get a chance to win in the comments. You're supposed to offend me in the donation, you see. You put the weight back on, Brad. No, I was 19 stone. I'm just under 16 now. So I've not put the weight back on, but I did get down to below 14. So it my lightest, but I didn't have any muscle. At that point, when I was 14, I just lost all the weight. So that's before putting a bit of muscle on, but I definitely have not put more than half a stone in muscle on, do you know what I mean? Probably not even close. But there's a little bit of muscle there. There's a little bit of muscle. A tiny bit. A fucking smidge. A tiny, tiny, weedy smidge. I'm just going to add Discord now as well, and then we'll be fucking... Just an FYI, by the way, if this is a dead stream, someone has to win. So if one of yous put a donation in now, someone has to win by default. So like you could say the most nicest thing to me, I could rate it a 1 out of 10. But as long as no one else donates, you win. One of the prizes is a dice roll and a mystery gift. Muscle, ha 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 ha. Nice one. Dan Smith, I'll fucking turn you into fucking rice pudding, bro. Don't laugh at me like that, you little fucking faggot. Say more things that are vaguely offensive, but know you have a kind heart. Me? I don't have a kind heart. Like you're built like a rice pudding. Yeah. Stealing my fucking words. You little fucking nerd. Don't steal my words. Don't steal my fucking words, Dan. Little rat. He's not fat, he's bulking. I'm not. I'm fat, mate. I'm not fat. I'm not fat. Like, I'm fine. But it's got to that point where... Oh, fuck. I go another stone. I'm fat. Do you know what I mean? It's like... I don't know. I think I'm at the limit for where I can be like, I've not completely fell off yet, and that's why I'm tackling it now. I think if you fall off and start tackling it, there's no I don't know. There's no pride in that. You've just fell off. I don't think I've completely fallen off yet. I don't look at myself in the mirror and go, oh, I'm starting to look like how I used to. But I know that I could be there again. I don't care if my hair looks fucking shit, mate. I'm not wearing a hat on the street. It's just, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to grow it out. I am trying to grow it out. I want a mullet. I want a bisexual fucking left-wing mullet. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care if I look like a fucking gay boy. I want a mullet. Fuck you. I don't care what you've got to say, right? You're all bigots anyway. You're all right-wing. Right, and the birds like left wing. That's the thing. It's my birthday soon. Well, it's not your birthday right now, is it? So stop talking to me. You're getting rinsed in the comments. Who's rinsing me?
Food and £10. Hi, Brad.
Have you put a media share in with that, Foden? And it's just not played, or what? Hello, Foden. Foden gets... oh, he has. Here. Sorry about that.
That she will be in a better place when her time comes. And we can go join her someday, and this will all pass away.
What do you want people to remember about Juliana?
Her heart. She is just so much love.
Parents allow child to make life or death decision, the title was. I feel like you should give me some more context in chat, because that's not offend. You've shown 20 seconds, that just doesn't make too much sense, Foden. Right now I'm going to give you a 1. But if you want to give me a bit more context in chat, I might upgrade you. You've just shown me a kid on a ventilator. You fucking stupid god. It's just a dying child, that's crazy, no one cares. It's not offending me, that just makes me sad. Like, that's not took me back and made me go, oh, it's just sad. What? I'm not offended. How dare that child die? What? He's a fucking retard, I folded. Fuck's sake, you fucking monkey, bro. You know what though, Foden? Fair play to you, because as much as you are a mong, obviously I follow you on Instagram. Your missus is quite pretty. And I'm not saying that in a... Do you know, obviously I'm old man. Your missus is probably your age. I'm not saying that in a... Like, I want to shag her pretty. But I looked at that and I thought, do you know what? For an autistic lad, you've done well there. That's not too bad. I'm going to reply that to your story, but I thought that's a bit weird. But I'll say it to you now. Any ideas of a new YouTube video, Brad? I've just uploaded one, you fucking... Impatient cunt. I've got a Philip Schofield one I'm working on. That's a really long one. And then I don't know, just when these silly pricks pay me some more money, I'll do another one. Did you like our Halloween stuff, Bradley? Yeah. Didn't like my fucking story though, did you? Why am I going to like your story? I follow you because you donate to me. So I mean, it's literally just like network. It's not networking. It's just appeasing the clients. That's the only reason. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to like the story. That's going too far. The crazy part is if nobody else donates, that video wins. Yeah, literally. Foden. If nobody donates, Foden wins. November. Nah. What's it for? Like fucking arse cancer, bro. We all know arse cancer exists. It doesn't need any more fucking raising awareness.
Free Tommy Robinson.
Did you not do a media share there, Hamsley? Did you just donate a tenner? Free Tommy Robinson. It's not offended me. But I tell you what, I'll rate it higher than Foden just because you've donated a tenner. You could have just done a fiver there for just text. There you go, brother. Thank you very much. What? You fucking retard. So, if no one else donates, Hamsley, you win. From just saying free Tommy Robinson. What has Tommy Robinson been nicked for? Was it perverting the course of justice? That is the actual sentence reason. Like, because he fled. That's why he's been nicked, innit? Or am I wrong? Get Bonnie Blue on stream. Bro, I genuinely wouldn't want to. He's been nicked for not unlocking his phone and running off, really. Contempt of court for showing a movie he made. Had you any clapbacks from Bonnie Blue? I don't believe so. Yeah, mate, I wouldn't even want. I probably would actually. I'd get her on a video.
Ramsley, £10. Contempt of court.
Is that you giving me just tenors for free? I'll give you a 3 out of 10 now then. For every tenner you give me, I'll give you an extra point. $16 minutes left to win what I spoke about on Bradford streams, by the way, but it only applies to anyone who's following Bradford streams. I'm not saying it on this stream. Do I automatically win with a Bonnie Blue clip? Yeah, you probably would. If no one else did anything more. You would so far. You still like gaming? Not at all, mate. I've never really liked gaming. I've never been much of a gamer. I can't really speak on like the Tommy Robinson stuff. And do you know what I mean? Like I was gonna say, oh, if it's from what he says, from just words he said, it's fucking nuts. But I can't really. Contempt of court and all that. It's just a bit too complicated for me to speak on. I just would be talking on something I know nothing about really, and I think too many people do that. So, as much as I'd love to say, yeah, free Tommy Robinson, I'm not a follower of Tommy Robinson, but I really, really fucking hate anyone being put behind bars because of the words they speak. I'm like a big, big believer in non-violent crimes should not have you behind bars. I'm quite left-wing in that sense. I don't know if it's left-wing, I'm quite liberal in that sense. The state should not be locking you up unless you are literally committing violence against another human being and you are a danger to people. Cringe. You reckon? It's what I believe, mate. I really do. It's not left wing, you're just libertarian, Brad. Dictatorship for the win. You want to come back 100 views. Fuck off, Josh. I saw your fucking eyes. Attention seeker. I think Tommy's had it coming, to be fair. He's far too big of a following to be saying the things he's saying. It's still words. I'm not a fan of Tommy Robinson. I'm actually not. I'm not. Do you know what? I'm a spiritual man. I like my spirituality. I'm not a fan of anyone who causes division, and it's mad because I probably cause a bit of division with stuff I say, but jokes in it. Brother thinks it's make me laugh with money. You fucking... I'll give you a 4 out of 10 though, because it's another tenner. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tommy Robinson, like, but I just don't think anyone should be locked up for speech. I really don't. Ever. Are you spiritual? So I try. Do you know what? I try not to talk about it these days. You should know that by now. It's just in the context of Tommy Robinson because we're talking about division. Shut up, Deji, you cunt. Why you ignore me? Oh, you're not speaking to me. I'm watching TV right now. Well, you're not because you're watching me. Don't come into this chat if you're not watching what I'm saying. Silly cunt. What happened to your crystal business thing? Everyone thinks it like just completely failed. Mate, it made £600 in the 1 month that I was doing it. And £600.
Logan, £10. Been watching you for years. You deserve to blow up.
Brother, that's not offended me at all. Is that just a tenner as a tip? Bless your heart, mate. Bless your heart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Do you know what? The amount of people who are saying that now with a YouTube video come back, that energy is beautiful. I pray fucking you get everything you want in life. Because even if I don't blow up again, just giving me that energy is so nice. It's like such a nice thing to wish on someone else's success. Do you know what I mean? Even if you do really enjoy the content, it doesn't affect you if I blow up or not. So it's so nice. I have some of the nicest viewers, I think. And I think it's because I'm so racist. And I mean that. I think you just attract real people. Because the people who can think for themselves, they're not social justice grandstanders. And I think in that you do get you get some racists as well, obviously. But I think you get some proper people doing content like this, being racist, saying the word. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to reserve it for Wheelspin streams. What about the nerds who never left when you fell off? Do you know what though? You shouldn't have left, because I've always been entertaining. The ones I appreciate, right? The people I appreciate the most are the people who stayed on the streams every stream when I went through like my really deep spiritual phase, where I would just preach spirituality to you. There's like a 6-month phase where I wasn't drinking on the stream. Most of what I was saying was just preaching to you. I just became very preachy for like 6 months, and I had to like come back down to earth a little bit. Those of you who waited through that time, like early 2023, they're the ones I really appreciate, because that actually was like a tough time to be watching me. That was a tough time for you lot. So I do appreciate you. Interesting how being racist has magnetised kind people. That's mad. I thought racists were supposed to be horrible cunts. I think actual racists are not horrible, just thick. I think it's just because the type of people I magnetise, it's a niche. It's racist as a joke. It's a peculiar niche of people. Spiritual shit was gay. Whatever. Do you know what? It was gay to try and push it on my audience. None of my beliefs were gay. I still stand by everything I said to you. But it was gay to try and push it on you. That was gay. It's just performative. just me being a fucking... I can't just sit with these opinions myself. I've got to put them out there to people to validate them. That's all that was. You're gay. Well, you're fucking gay. You cunt.
Barnsley £10.
Riddle me this before you go. I am loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm a fraction of the population, but commit half the crimes. Who am I?
Honestly, that should have your rating going lower. That's the opposite of offended me. That's cheered me up. Because it's literally based around an actual fact. That guy's genuinely a paedophile. It upsets me people follow him. Is he the man who... Alright, I'll give you a 5 because you've shared a paedophile onto the stream. Is he the man who was saying really mad shit on Omegle and then he actually got exposed for liking kids? Is that the same person? I still do love my mystery gift, but I've really advertised into the female audience with him. I'm glad you do. Ah, Gypsy Crusade, yeah. That's mad. That's crazy. When you say he's a paedophile, how young was the girl? Because in my eyes, he's like nonce, right? And that's someone who goes for someone like...
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr.
14. Oh, yeah, bro's a paedophile.
Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Right, boys, listen. Let me give you a tip, because I can't have you just throwing money down the drain like that. Nothing like that is ever going to offend me, ever. The sort of shit that would offend me is like... Right, I'll give you an example for a media share. Something that would offend me. Something I saw a few days ago that actually offended me. A woman screaming in a child's face at a Trump rally, right? That pissed me off. That would offend me. Other than that, if you want to try and win, I'm going to be honest with you, it does not do me well to say this, but unless it's like specific media shares like that, your best bet is just doing a text and just saying something offensive. None of you have put a text in so far that has deeply offended me. You've got to say like your mum don't love you and stuff like that. That's how you do it. I'm not gonna ban you.
Although Dan Dog £5. Get a haircut, you look like a Nick who plays Minecraft.
So
That is, why do you feel the need to impress strangers?
Foden £10.
Hey, when I'm around strangers, or you're around strangers, or people that you don't know very well, you certainly want to be friendly and pleasant. But narcissists, when they see people that don't know them very well, they're thinking, this is a blank slate here, and I get to write whatever.
All right, Foden. All right. Yeah. Sound okay. All right, brother. Okay. Fair enough, Foden. Fair enough, you cunt. We'll call that a 7. It's just real, isn't it? It's just real. I am a narcissist. I am a narcissist. Oh, he's got me.
Shut up about your Vauxhall Astra. You go on about your Vauxhall Astra way too much. Nobody cares that you've got a Vauxhall Astra. Stop talking about your Vauxhall Astra. Oh yeah, and Shelley still wipes your ass, you knobhead.
That don't offend me though. I've got a shit car and I talk about it a lot as if it's a good car. I don't know. Don't offend me though what you've just said. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a 4 out of 10. Don't beat Foden. It's a shame, Turbo, because you were winning right before Foden came in. Saying I need a haircut. What do you mean 1.6 litre?
Harris £10.
Dramatic video tonight shows a chaotic scene moments after a police officer in Sarasota hits an 8-year-old boy with his patrol car. First, we want to warn you the video might be disturbing for some viewers.
236 dispatch! 236, start EMS!
Your mum doesn't love you. You can't do it as a member, though. But thank you, Hamsley. Still wouldn't get more than a 7. That's not... See, that's mad, but it's not offending me because it doesn't look like it was intentional. If it was intentional, that'd be a 10. The level of baiting horrific things for people to say, and then once donations have been made, pulling back and saying, I am offended by deeply terrible things. You hustle stinks. Weapon. Weapon. I don't even know what you're trying to say to me there.
Deji £5. Dog's dead. Live with your mum at 25. Never been able to keep nice girl. Blue thousands.
Never had a nice girl.
Could have helped out your mum with, but like always you fucked it up. Can't forget you made her cry for not buying you a Pokemon game.
She didn't cry. Foden's was more real. 6.5, Deji. Good attempt, but below Foden. Foden's was more real. Just plain and simple. Narcissist. Just so much more real. It's fair point though, Deji. Fair point. Good 6.5, almost there. That looks set up though. Is it not? I think that's more deserved though. That's a little fucking ratty cunt. Like, that child needs a little bit of discipline. Should come from the parent. Not a stranger, but that doesn't offend me too much. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of discipline is needed. Otherwise that child's not going to know boundaries and is going to grow up to search for boundaries in life. And will self-sabotage and become a drug addict. So, that don't offend me too much. Nice try, though. Trying to think of what will offend Mr. Banter. Anything that is true. Like, so, you've got to be really, really... I'm being so honest with you. You've got to be really true. I don't mind, because the Bradley Street things ends in 2 minutes. So, I don't mind letting you know. Right now. To offend me, you've got to be really true. So you've got to say something that really, really, really hits home for me. Even if it's just a little thing, if I believe it to be true, I'll be more offended. Like, if you go a bit overboard, like Deji, and you're just like, can't forget you made her cry for not buying you a Pokemon game. She didn't cry. I just felt bad about it. So, because I didn't see the proper truth in that, it didn't offend me as much as it could have done. Do you know what I mean? You just got to go true. And you regular viewers, so what this basically is a test of how well you know my flaws. How well do you know them? Take off your rose-tinted glasses. I know you all see me as a shining star of an entertainer. Take off those rose-tinted glasses. How well do you know my flaws? That's what this is all about. Ah. Does Brad still have a daughter? Why no drink tonight? I'm on a fast. That's why I'm doing this type of stream. I'm on a water fast, so I can't drink alcohol right now. But I still wanted to stream. I've got nothing else to do. I don't have. I've got one more sponsored video, but I don't have the script off them yet, so I don't have like a video to make or anything. So I just thought I want to stream, but I'm on a water fast, so I can't drink. Hence, we've got this shit.
Cash £5. Remember when your missus pretended she was seeing ghosts to explain why she didn't want to be around you? She was probably getting piped while you was making Joella fake ghost videos unique.
You could have swiped it with that, you know, but it was the opposite. She was saying she was seeing ghosts so that I won't kick her out of the flat. How do you even know that? Have I said that on a drunk stream? Brother! Why do you know what's so bad about this job? You know everything because I tell you when I'm drunk, and then when I'm sober, I forget that I've ever said something, and I'm like, what the fuck? You were on the money, but it was just because I don't see the truth in it. She said it so that I wouldn't kick her out, to like raise my anxiety, so that I wouldn't want to be alone. Why would her seeing ghosts make you not leave her? Because when I was trying to get her out of the flat, she'd be like, oh my God, there's a demon in the corner and it's going to get you. So then I'd be really scared then, and I wouldn't want her to leave. It's a little manipulation tactic. It's a long time ago though, so it's alright. You know what I mean? Forgive and forget, but that's what it was. Chat knows so much about you that you don't remember telling us. That's what I mean. That's why I'm surprised that when I do these streams, I'm not fucking in tears. Like, there's so many of you that fucking probably have some like mental real ammo on me. I don't doubt it. Like, I'm not trying to say like you can't offend me. There's a few of you that probably can, but you just miss the ball sometimes. Brad checks for monsters under his bed. I'm not like that anymore, really. I used to be really bad though. Paranormal stuff used to just give me panic attacks, mate. I couldn't shower alone because I couldn't shut my eyes. I just assumed that there was like a ghost girl that was gonna like be in front of me when I opened my eyes.
Your worst fatal flaw is too much food consumption.
Hamsley, I don't know if you're just a really nice person, so you're struggling, but that is not gonna get me. Because it's definitely not. There's so much more worse things about my personality than my food consumption. I feel like you're just too nice to offend me, Hamsley. Give me a fucking rating, you nuts. Oh, sorry, mate. Remember when your missus... I've just not been rating because you've not gone over Foden, but I'll give you a rating still. Remember when your missus pretended she was seeing ghosts, explain why she didn't want to be around? You should probably get in pipe while you were making Joe Well a fake ghost video. I'll give it a 6. Because, you know, it's a bit triggering remembering that time period. But still off the ball. I'll give it a 6, though. It's a 6. You were on the right track. Hamsley, I'll give that one a 3. The crease blinds in the background piss me off. Mate, it's fucking paper mache. It is paper. Shelley bought these from Wilco's for about £3. It ain't even real blinds. It's like paper. I could rip that. Does Eric still offend you? Find out, mate. I don't know. I don't really see a lot of Eric comments now, so maybe it'd reopen a wound. Who knows? There's only one way to find out. Where's Big Shell? Jack T818, I've not seen your name in ages. She... I think she's in bed. She's either in the living room or in bed, but I can't hear anything. Brad found a new way to beg for money. This isn't new, I've been doing this for a while. Just not done it in a long time. Rip it if someone offends you here. If someone gets a 10, I'll rip the blinds. If one is you... Because So I can say this now. I can say this now because it's gone past half an hour. So if someone scored a 10 in the first half an hour and they also followed Brad Does Streams before this stream started, and then they won the Nutty Dice and won 100% of streams earnings, they were going to win £1,000. Genuinely. On my life. I was just going to give you a Trust Dice sponsor. But no one's won that now. You have a small willy. Brother, I ain't going to lie to you. Probably would have scored high with that. If you put some money behind it. You won't now, though, because you won't have the shocks already came and gone. Like I say, anything that's true will get me. Muslim beard, that. Shut your fucking mouth. Nice to see you back. Thank you very much. Why you not hop on Kick to Gamble? Because I don't have a gambling sponsor, mate.
Matt £5.
For live streams.
Your ego is that huge you let a beater-toed soda gun get in the way of your long-term friendship with Connor. You went from making content with your friends to being sat on a Discord call with a stripper that pisses herself on Snapchat.
Yeah, fair. Fair enough. No, not 9. 8. Probably a 9 if I still spoke to the stripper. I don't. But I'll give that an 8. Give that an 8. That takes the cake. Well done, Matt. You are winning so far. If no one else gets more than an 8, and I feel like an 8 is hard to top with me. You might just win it now. So anyone else donating now, you've got to try and get more than an 8. This is where we'll go up in points, so like it'll be like 8.1. Because it's like a narrow margin now. I can tell you're too scared to shave that glorified bum fluff of your cutting jawline. Yeah. What you've just said is true, but that wouldn't offend me if it was a donation, because I think we all know that. We all know I've got a fat head. It's not something to hide. I think you've got to get something about me that's true, that is like deep. Do you know what I mean? Deep rooted. You can't just be like, you've got a fat head. Because although that's true, it wouldn't get me too much, because we all know I've got a fat head. Do you know what I mean? Let's hope so. I love Trust Dice. So my Trust Dice, my stuff with Trust Dice is about to run out. One more video, I believe. And then it runs out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to them, if I have done you a good return on investment, then feel free to sponsor my live streams.
Even with Trust Dice money, you decide to live with your mother. Something is either wrong with you or wrong with her. Good thing your missus fucked off. Might be hereditary. Ramsley £10.
4.5, Dan. On that one. Hamsley, you're shit at this. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Yeah, I've got one more video with Trust Dice, and then I'm going to say to him, look, if you made money from me, I do live streams. If you want to sponsor live streams. Because I could do with doing less video sponsors, because for whatever reason, when I do a video sponsor, the sponsored videos are getting like 10,000 less views than non-sponsored videos. Every non-sponsored video I've done recently has more than 20k views. So I want to try and do as few sponsored videos as possible. If the bag's big enough, I'll do them, do you know what I mean? But I'd rather just sponsor live streams.
Odin £10. High flag.
Is that a teacher doing that? Brother. That was me. Christ. Blow you to bits. Go on then, Foden, yeah. Yeah, that's pissed me off. Seeing that. I'll give you an 8.2. Pissed me off. Imagine being a teacher and fucking putting your hands on another person's child. I had it myself, you know, when I was in school. I got manhandled by a like 6'5" PE teacher when I was in high school, and my mum came in and threatened him, threatened to get him killed. And he brought me out of maths and apologised to me in front of everyone, which I was more embarrassed about than getting manhandled. But my mum came into school. She came out of work and came into school. Like, just left a job when I texted her about it, came right in and demanded to speak to him. Now that is how you should be as a parent. How can you rate it 0.2? Because the margins are smaller now. Because we're in the top 20% of the rating. Can I have Wayne's number? For a price, yeah?
Stinky bum, £5. How tragic is your life you live with, you horse stripper of a mum who's probably the stripper you're going on about, and you shagged her, you scum.
So again with that. It's offensive-ish. Because you just calling my mum a whore. You cunt. But because it's not true, she's not a stripper, I'll give you a 5. It's not offensive. But you've got to, like, if you're going to target my mum, you've got to target the facts, do you know what I mean? You've got to dig deep. Think about who my mum is, right? Say something that is actually true about her. Do you know what I mean? Your fucking mum's always been a minimum wage worker. What a tramp. Do you know, like, something like that, I'll get you up. You were funnier when you wore a turtleneck. You know that's not true. Is it fuck true? You look at my videos now, yeah, and compare them to back then, and I guarantee you, if you do think my videos were better back then, it's just nostalgia that's clouding your judgment. You know how we all think like the old Pokemon games were the best games, but they weren't. Platinum was the best. Red and Blue were not the best. Platinum was the best. It's just nostalgia that makes you think they were the best. Fact. I find your stream a lot funnier than your videos. That would hurt in a donation message, that. But you've already said it now. That would have hurt in a donation message. That actually would have offended me. Because I feel like I believe you. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was the best. Solid point. Solid point. I don't think I agree, but I think they're definitely close to Platinum. If Platinum's a 10, Soul Silver's a 9.5. I wasn't trying to offend you. That'd offend me even more. That's why it offends me, because you weren't trying to offend me.
Mum goes full schizophrenic when she talks about conspiracies.
Hamsley, you must just be a good guy, bro, because you are really struggling to get me. You're really struggling, mate. You must just be a nice lad. Yeah.
Match £5.
5, 4.
Makes £1,600 before tax sewing airbags, and while you were making money which could improve her life, you decided to spunk it all on 888 Casino while lying next to Holly furiously power wanking on your 8-3 deposit of the night.
Yeah. I'll call it a 7 again. Because although there's a lot of truth in what you're saying, whenever me and my mum did streams, I gave her like £1,000 each time to just sit there for 4 hours during that period of time. So I did spunk a lot of money away, but when I look round at this house, Shelley's fridge, Shelley's cooker, Shelley's couch, the beds, the TVs, the shower, everything that costs money in this gaff is from the bank of me. So there's truth in what you're saying, but there's not enough truth. It's a bit of a cheat though, isn't it? Because I literally said, like, 30 minutes ago, that's an example of something that has offended me, but it has worked because I just feel annoyed watching that again. So, Lily, you're winning. Even though you're a fucking cheat. Because you're just using what I fucking said would do it. You're winning, but I'll by 0.1. 0.1. But it did annoy me watching it, so I can't say you're not winning. Like, that annoyed me to watch again, even though I've seen it like 50 times. That shouldn't be allowed. Well, it fucking is, Foden. You could have done it yourself, do you know what I mean? You could have done it yourself. Why bring a kid to a Trump protest? Yeah, but then don't scream at someone else's kid. Brother, over political ideology as well. If you get in my child's face and scream at her, yeah, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do on a live stream. But just know, I'm doing 30 years, maybe 35, maybe 35 years. Do you think that one dinner lady was right about what she accused you of? I read that as One Directional lady. I thought I'd been accused by someone and I didn't know about it. One dinner lady was right about what she accused you. Oh, when I called the black lad a black bastard. This is where I come clean, Kate. I did. We actually don't hate you, mate. You just switched to normal stream. We don't like trying to hurt you. I can't, brother, because I'm on a water fast. I can't drink alcohol right now. I just break my fast and also fucking drop dead after one shot because I've got an empty stomach. I'll probably do a wheel spin if I'm literally fasting until I break it. So I'm not putting a time limit. I might do a 3-day fast. I might break it by tomorrow. So if I broke it by tomorrow, I'll do a wheel spin stream tomorrow night. Because I probably still won't have my sponsor script ready yet, so I won't have anything to do tomorrow night. I won't have a video to make. So if I broke my fast by tomorrow, I will do a wheel spin stream tomorrow night. So just send me like pictures of burgers and stuff on Discord to try and make me break it. Not a Kamala supporter, but True Johnny's video on the election was so biased he blatantly just picked shite clips of Kamala and clips of Trump, and his points were so shite. Did you see it? No, I don't watch True Johnny, mate. I did. I'd still. Do you know what? I'd still tune into True Johnny sometimes when he'd speak about boxing, but aside from, I've not watched him in a while. I really don't care who wins that election. You know, I really don't care. I think Trump, as much as he's so entertaining, is such a flawed human being. But then, it's so... Do you know what? It's so polarising. On both sides, they're just like 100% for the person, and I just wish... The most refreshing Americans that I see are the people who, like, maybe support one side or the other, but, like, can see the other side's point, or, like, can sort of humanise the other side. But it's like, if you support Trump, Kamala's a fucking... demon, or if you support Kamala, Trump's a demon, and it just fucking, mate, the all or nothing approach that they all take is exhausting to watch, because it's like you're literally dehumanising the other side because you think differently. It's so odd. I think it's so odd.
Down to £5. You look like if James Marriott got his head stuck in a beehive.
Do I? Chat? Do I? I feel like I don't. Well, Matt's laughing. Matt's laughing, so I see it. Accurate. Spot on. No, that was dead. Yeah, I don't think. 4.5.
Food in £10.
She was. Ian Brady died in 2017. Now, guys, let's go and have a look at the young, innocent, beautiful Leslie, whose life was tragically cut short
Do you know what, Foden? Maybe it'd get me if he was like slagging her off. But he's literally saying, let's look at the young, beautiful Leslie whose life was cut short. Don't really find that offensive. It's mad that you're playing it. It's the reference is mad. But I can't. I call it a 6 just because of the reference. It's not offended me, though. Didn't feel angry, didn't feel offended. Context, my dad's cousin was murdered as a child by the Moors murderers. Not so fun fact. He wasn't just murdered, fucking tortured. Didn't ask. Crazy. I'm not too emotional about it because it happened in like 1966, so we weren't too friendly considering it was 33 years before I was born. But still, that made my evening. Nah, that's crazy. You lot. That is nuts, bro. You lot are too desensitized, you know. Too desensitized. How the fuck? Fuck Dex fucking hi cats. Fuck off.
£5. There's a high chance that you promoting a gambling site will mean someone's kids don't eat this month.
I don't really care. As an ex-gambling addict, if you're going to gamble, you're going to gamble. I hate to say it, like, if you gamble from my link, you gamble from my link, but do you know what? If you're going to gamble, you're going to gamble. If you don't have that self-control, you ain't out of the addiction yet. Is what it is. 4 out of 10.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it slows. I skate in and they froze.
1 out of 10. Hamsley. Give this guy the 1 bag. Nah, listen, Hamsley, you need... No, because it's got genuinely offended. You need to speak to some of these rats, because some of the worst ones in here, yeah, you need to get on the Discord and like ask them for ideas, because you're the one with the money, and these are the ones with the fucking toxic tongues, but they don't have the money. You're too nice, bro. You are too nice. You're just flushing money down the toilet here, because you're too nice. Yeah, so the gambling site thing, yeah. Maybe I'll rise it to a 6, and I'm feeling the need to extend on that. I'll rate you a 6. The gambling site thing. I don't get paid for anyone who uses the site, you know. I just get a flat fee. So you use a site or don't, it makes no difference to me. But there was, I said this 2 days ago on stream as well. There was an offer I had 2 offers like 6 months ago, where I could stream. I had a gambling sponsor lined up for live streams. I could gamble every day and get paid every single day live streaming on Kick for gambling. But I got paid on an affiliation level, and it wasn't even like just clicking my link. It's like if you click my link and lost money whilst from clicking my link, the more you lost, the more I got paid. And I didn't do it because I just thought that was like demonic. But if it was like more than 2 years ago and I got that offer, I so would have done it, because I so did not care about people. So 2.5 years ago, if I got that offer, bro, I would have done it, and I would have encouraged you lot to lose your money, because I wouldn't have gave a shit. But it's just mental, that, innit? Like, you're making more money the more people lose. Whereas with these, they pay me a flat fee. They don't tell me to show me winning. They just say, just play the site. You can show you losing, show you winning, just whatever happens. So... Oh, wow, you didn't rob your fans. You're such a great bloke, Brad. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not a great bloke. I'm just saying that's how I justify it. That's all I'm saying. I could be worse. That's my point. I'm not a great bloke. I'm terrible, but I could be worse. Do you know how funny that is, yeah? I just... years ago, my first proper girlfriend, I used to tell her how, like, all my friends cheat on the missuses, and she should be grateful that I don't cheat on her. And it just reminds me of that same energy. And she was like, well, you're literally saying I should be thankful for just not cheating on me. Like, why should I be thankful? I'm like, because everyone else does. And I choose not to. And I just think back to that. Like, that's literally what I just said with that gambling thing. Do you think Bonnie Blue gets followed around by a swarm of beat flies? Probably, mate, yeah. Do you know something, yeah? There's a few, like, retards that are commenting on my Bonnie Blue video being like, and, like, actual, like, fucking, like, 30-year-old thick as pig shit, Brexit means Brexit men, who are commenting being like, oh, you're just mad because you couldn't shag her. Correct me if I'm wrong, boys, right? Be truly truthful. I'm not going to judge you. Like, she's obviously not an ugly woman, is she? Do you find her sexually attractive? Because to me, right, in my head, she is a 1. And I can't even explain it. It's just like, she's a 1 out of 10. I know she's obviously not. She's better looking than I am. I'm aware of that. I'm not trying to do the whole, like, when a 5 calls a girl who's better looking than him a 1. Like, I'm not trying to be on that. But it's just because of her personality. It makes her a 1. Like, I actively, I could be fucking horny as fuck, yeah? And she could be spread eagle on the bed. And it just there for my taking. And I would not fuck her. I really would not have sex with her. Because it just does not turn me on, that sort of woman. It just doesn't. If you're that easy, to me, in my head, if there's no, like, challenge, I've not had to conquer any hurdles to shag you, why do I want to shag you? Do you know what I mean? So. She gives me happier vibes. I literally went from your video straight to links for OnlyFans. That's fair, and I won't lie to you. I have had a look myself, just to see. But I didn't even have my cock in my hand. It was purely out of curiosity. Because I was working on that script for like 4 days. So I'm like, oh, we'll have to see what a fucking pussy's saying. I don't even think it looked that bad, but it's still like, it couldn't be me. There's no challenge there.
Banned to £5. 251k so can't break 60k views anymore. Haven't seen someone fall this hard since Liam Payne.
That's more funny. It's true, but it doesn't offend me because I'm at peace with it. 4 out of 10. I'm just happy we're getting fucking 20,000 again sometimes. You got to think, like last year I was uploading a podcast, so I'm getting 2k views a video. In my eyes, I'm back up a little bit. Technically, you saw an 18-year-old penis too. Well, yeah, it was a video of her getting fucking gangbanged, and they're all porn stars. I'm a right dodgy cunt when it comes to birds like that. You're very open, so only fair I'm the same. You're a right dodgy cunt, what do you mean? Like, you just go for them. What do you mean you're a right dodgy cunt? You've made yourself sound like a rapist. I'm a right dodgy cunt, me. Elle Brooke is like my dream woman. I think I need therapy. Yeah, what, like dream woman to be with or dream woman to shag? I'll tell you something then. I'll tell you.
£5. You'd rather shag MILFs TBH.
1 out of 10. Fair. I'll tell you something, right? I like girls who are slags. She would be miserable to date. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm actually the same a little bit. Like, I think it's just come with age and just come with a bit of experience. But when I'm shagging, I like thinking the bird I'm shagging is a slag during that time of shagging. And then, but as soon as I bust, post-nut kicks in. And obviously I don't want that. But whilst I'm shagging a bird, mate, I am a bit like that myself. But that's just while I'm shagging, so therefore I don't go and seek out slags, do you know what I mean? Dream woman to be with is Myra Hindley. Crazy. Have you seen her without makeup? She's fucking disgusting. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Bonnie Blue, no makeup. I'll show you what I find. Do you know who's fucking well annoying? I've not watched it. It just keeps coming up on my TikTok. I can't even find a picture of her without makeup. Nothing's coming up. But do you know who's well annoying? You know that Locked In? America. I don't know if any of you are watching it. I'm not watching it myself, but the TikToks are coming up. That America. Wow. Like, yo, man, then, what you saying, fam? What you saying and that? I feel like making a video on it. It pisses me off. And I know why the person does it as well. Like, I can psychologically analyse it. Like, that girl did not feel protected as a child. So is very masculine presenting. How is Morgan? Yeah, she's alright. I spoke to her yesterday because she got into a bad situation and wanted to tell me about it. She's fine. 5 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Didn't really. 4 out of 10 for the name drop, but it didn't really offend me. What's with the banging on the mic, pal? Oh, I'm not, mate. I'm banging on the table. Sorry. This shock filter's supposed to not make you hear that. I apologise. I can't stand birds like that. They want to be another race. I think she is actually Jamaican, from what I've read in the TikTok comments. She's just white, but it's still like, why is a lassie? You, yeah, spud me up, fam. What you saying, man? I know what. It's a rhetorical question. That girl did not feel safe in her childhood, so she had to be her safety. That's why women overly masculate themselves. Whenever that happens, whenever you see a woman who's like very, very masculine, yeah, it's someone who had to provide safety to themselves. No one made her feel safe. It's quite sad. Do you know what I mean? But it's still fucking annoying. Oh, Elbrook without makeup. Oh yeah, mate. But Elbrook is just grim anyway, though. Not grim. She obviously isn't grim, but like, and I've got no legs to stand on when I say this because of this. But oh God, yeah, she's not good without makeup. Christ. Ugh. But yeah, it's just, brother, she's got a big man's head and a big man's chin. Elbrook. That's a thing. Just, I feel like for you to fancy Elbrook, no offence, Cash, you've got to be a bit Thailand in the mind, you know what I mean? A bit like into the ladyboys and that, because she's got masculine features. I know I was a bit bi-curious when I was a teenager. I've told you that very front and honestly, but the reason I know I'm not even a little bit gay now is I prefer girls who are more feminine. The more feminine, the better. The more pink, the more fucking, do you know what I mean? Hello Kitty and all that bollocks, the better. Makes me sound a bit like a nonce. I prefer birds 21 plus who are all like that, is what I should say. What happened to your private Insta? I deleted it, mate. I deleted it. I followed a lot of women on there, and from obviously when I was single. And once I got into a relationship, my missus did not like it. I turned into a bit of a simp, you know. Not a simp, but just a bit of, I don't know. Just did stuff I didn't think I'd do. Bit of a fucking simp. Obviously, she had to do everything that I had to do, right? Don't get it twisted. It wasn't like I was deleting a private Instagram and then she was still having a private Instagram. Fuck life. I'm deleting my private Instagram. You're following every fucking single man you know. So don't get me twisted. But still a bit of a simp. Would you go for a woman 85 plus? Probably not, mate. No. No, probably not. I grew up watching Brad. I'm now being called gay by him on a live stream. Just being honest, bro. We've got 53 minutes left, by the way, boys. If anyone wants to try and get more than 8.3. 53 minutes you've got. Brad had nigger be on his private Insta. What about a bird in her 40s, Brad? I'm definitely more open to it than I used to be. Like, I was never ever into older women at all. Now I could. I know it's not too mad for a 25-year-old man to say this, but I could definitely date a 30-year-old woman. Definitely. But like, this is coming from a bloke who like would not have touched a bird who was like 2 years older than him. But I could definitely date like a 30, even 35-year-old woman now. I think the frontal lobe's just coming in. 40's pushing it. 40's pushing it. But I could never understand, like, I had a lot of mates who, like, really, like, liked the idea of going for older women. I have mates who had shagged older women. Like, I have a couple of mates who have shagged women, like, 20 years older than them and really boasted about it as well. And I was just like, ooh, I don't know. Bird age 42 or bird age 19, Brad? I feel like it's a bit noncy for me now at 25 to say. It's obviously not, but I just feel a bit iffy about. I wouldn't go for a 19-year-old bird, but I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to be more attracted to a 19-year-old bird than a 42-year-old. But I wouldn't go for a 19-year-old at this age. At this big age now. And that's just raw honesty for you. My ex-22 is dating a man who is like 55 years old. Bit nonsense that. Brother, genuinely, yeah. It's not something you lot are going to want to hear if you're in relationships. But I'm telling you now, right? As a man who's... I'm not going to say I've been around the block. There's probably a lot of lads in here who have higher body counts than me. Do you know what I mean? But as a man who I think has known women on a deeper level... A trend I see, a kink in women, in a sexual sense, a lot of them like older men. And it's not something you're going to want to think about if you're in a relationship right now, but a lot of them do, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. I have role-played being a much older man a few times. So, sorry to tell you, sorry to drop that on you, but it just is true. And the sooner you come to terms with stuff like that, the better you will be in bed. Because women are a lot more psychological than we are. So you've got to get into their heads when you're shagging them. Trust me, right? I know this. You can have a very average penis, but like cause damage if you can get into their heads. What do you think about the singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers? His girlfriend's like 19 and the man's like 54. It's just nuts, mate. That is just nuts. But like, I'm just saying it from my perspective, yeah. She's an adult, so I'm not going to sit here and just call a man a paedophile, but it's... Mate, there's such a massive difference between those two people. Like, do you know what I mean? How are you... I just... Most woman obsessed chat I've ever seen in my life. I wouldn't say so. We're just having a conversation about women right now. There will be folk in here who are 19 with dads younger than 52. Absolutely, mate. What is sex? I don't actually know what it is properly. I've heard it's how babies are made. You know what's crazy? I did a poll like 6 months ago on stream, and I asked how many of you are virgins, and I said, answer so honestly because no one can see. Do you know what I mean? No one can see a yes or no answer. And like 45% of you are virgins. Which is it's mental to me because it's such a big part of life, sex. But I don't shame you for it. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Because when you shame someone for it, they go out of the way to fucking lose it. Then you might end up shagging like a bird who isn't good for you. So no shame, but it's just crazy to me. That was a high percentage. It's a high percentage. Appreciate the honesty though.
Foden £5. Worst most woman obsessed chat I've ever seen in my life.
What's most? I don't get it. Did I stutter when I said that? Is that what you're picking up on? I don't understand it. 3 out of 10. I haven't had sex in 2 years. Fucking virgin, mate. What's the longest I've been? Let me think. September, October, November, December, January. 5 months. 5 months for me since. That's the longest stint I've had. 5-6 months. Ah, well, I've made myself laugh worth the fiver. What was it though? I don't get it. Did I stutter? Did you document the push-ups like for each body blue video? I haven't actually started them yet, mate, but once it hits 48 hours, that video, so tomorrow, I'm going to screenshot the likes and then start. And obviously I can't do them all at once because it's going to be like 2k. I'm not going to be able to do 2,000 push-ups, but I'm just going to do as many as possible. 5-minute break, as many as possible. 5-minute break until I want to pass out, and then I'll just go a few hours and then do more and do more. Tell a lie, I did have drunk sex with a bird in public, but couldn't even get hard, so it doesn't really count. Absolutely mental. You know, I saved a man from a rape charge inadvertently one time, and this is an allegation, and this is not true. But I filmed 2 drunk people having sex, like just in the middle, and this is not true. And obviously I had consent to do it, and it's all alleged, and just I'm telling you a story for parody, for entertainment. It's all a lie. But I filmed 2 people like in the middle of the street having sex, in the middle of a busy street on a Saturday night, and they were both very clearly consenting in the video. And the next day, the girl reported the guy for raping her, trying to say he raped her, because obviously she regretted it, because maybe she had a boyfriend, whatever, and she was having sex literally in the street. But they were both clearly conscious and both very willing, and like but both on the same level drunk wise as well, you could tell. And my video showed that, and a pal of mine who was a copper saw the report and used my story as evidence, and was just like, look, this literally shows that it wasn't rape. And without my video, the guy very possibly could have got done. It would have gone to trial without my video, and he would have got done for rape, but he didn't get charged because of it. So right place, right time. And obviously I wasn't fucking filming this fella to safeguard. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking, oh, she's going to accuse you, mate. I mean, I was just being a knobhead. Well, then again, if you're shagging on a street, literally not behind bins, like against a wall, on a street, on a busy street in Leeds. Cheers, but I've never ever drunk sex again. What music have you been listening to recently? Absolute shite, mate, to be honest. My music taste is all over the place. I was listening to Fleetwood Mac in the car before when I went to Asda. I got shelter going on, so I was in my dressing gown, but Fleetwood Mac I was listening to. With you everywhere. Have you ever been Cottager's Cold, Brad? I don't think so, mate. Maybe. I'm not sure. Top 5 drugs. I'm guessing you're new here, my friend. I'm pretty straight edge. I've only ever smoked cannabis when I was a younger man. And I believe one time it was laced, because I did have a mental I went out of my mind. Because I used to smoke when I was like 17 all the time in America. We used to dab at everything. Where like you get the fucking yellow oil and fucking heat it up on a nail and smoke it out like some fucking crack pipe looking thing, yeah? It used to give you an instant high, and I used to have the best highs. I've never had a bad reaction ever. And then there was one time at a YouTuber house type thing that I had a bong with these YouTubers. I was only 17. Just before my 18th birthday, and it fucking sent me west, mate. But I used to smoke out of bongs in America with like stronger weed, because it was like all legalised weed, so more concentrated, everything like that. So I don't know if it was just a funny strain, but I had all sorts of strains and just was always sound, and then I just went west. Went fucking west. I thought I was dying. Like tripping out my head. It was a pub that were converted into a house, so it was very cold, and I was in the living room, this big open living room. It was really cold, and I was on the couch that I had to crawl to. I couldn't even walk. I lost the ability to use my legs. I had to crawl to this couch, and I was shivering on this couch, and because I was trying to sleep it off, and in my head had convinced me the reason why I'm shaking is because right now I'm in the back of an ambulance getting fucking defibrillated to bring me back to life, and that my mind was just convincing me that I was on a couch to keep me calm so that I didn't go into a spiral, and they were trying to bring me back to life. That's what I thought for 3 or 4 hours. So I don't think that was a bad strain of weed. I think it did have something. I think it was just fucking mixed up. So then after that, and the reason I'm telling you this, after that I was so scared to do any other drug further than weed. I didn't even smoke weed for tell a lie, I went to Amsterdam like a week after that and smoked there again, but after that I didn't smoke weed for like 3 years. But I was just so scared to do anything else. I was so scared to sniff anything, do a pill, anything like that. So scared because I had that experience. So I'm pretty much straight edge, my friend. Not done anything, so I could not give you a tier list. To be fair, man, I've got permanent psychological issues from just normal weed. I've been straight edge since. See, that's the thing. So maybe it was just a strain that didn't agree with me, and I've always said it was mixed, because maybe I didn't want to think to myself that I lost my head over cannabis, but mate, I lost my fucking mind. And I had bouts of psychosis from it for about 6 months. For about 6 months after that, I didn't tell many people. But I had bouts of psychosis for a good 6 months after, and then it would still come up, little bits of psychosis from that, like drug-induced psychosis for like the next 5 years. Just like very rarely. What had happened is, let's say I had a conversation. Sometimes I'd go into this mode where like the last 5 minutes, I'd just switch into it randomly. And it happened for like a good few months, like regularly after the experience. I'd switch into this place where like I didn't know if what the conversation I just had was real or not. And I really panicked. So like I'd just like come back into consciousness, and like I've just had a conversation with someone, but I'd be really panicking because I'm like, did that just happen, or have I just been like sat here drooling for the last 5 minutes? And I've just created that in my head. If that makes sense. Fucking sent me west.
Calm down, we get it. You've had 2 puffs of a Minecraft YouTubers joined in LA. No one cares. Your new videos are shite. The comedy is Fiat 500 dear. You'll never be back to your usual self before Holly started pulling your hair.
I don't agree. I think my comedy's better worded, not shock humour anymore. So I don't agree with you. I'll give you a 7 though. You've annoyed me a little bit with that opinion. Don't really agree with it, but I'll give you a 7.5. I'll give you an 8. You've annoyed me. Yeah, you pissed me off. I'll give you an 8.4. you pissed me off. Fuck it. I can't sit here pissed off and not give you a higher rating. Fair enough, Matt. Fair enough. Fair play. Nice ears, Brad. Fuck off. Don't matter if you agree, you twat, we're the consumer. No, I know, but something offends me deeper if I know it's true on a deeper level, that's what I mean. Your opinion's still valid, but it's going to offend me more if I believe it silently as well. So a part of me must also believe that. If I'm being honest, some of your jokes don't really land. I think you need to work on your subtlety. You can sometimes sound like you're trying to be too overly edgy. Yeah. Interesting. I feel like I'm not edgy enough for people who used to watch me. Trying to be overly edgy. Do you know you'd be winning right now if you put that in a donation? But you can't do it now because I've already got the shot. But if you put that in a donation folder, you'd be on 9 out of 10. Because I can tell that it's true. So I'd be the most offended. You fucking retard. Birmingham is a fucking horrendous place, mate. It's actually horrendous. It is full of fucking wrong-uns. It is full of fucking savage rats. Savage fucking ratty bastards. Like actual fucking rapey savages. I can't elaborate on what I'm talking about because it's a bit too fresh. But fucking mate, really don't like that, see me.
Foden £5. In your videos, you sometimes sound like a 40-year-old millennial talking about the woke culture. Flannel shirt, coffee cup, stand-up type shit.
I don't mind that though. I don't mind that I'm getting a bit older. I'm a bit older in the head. What you said in the comments was more offensive. I'll give you a 4, Foden. I'll give you a 5 because you believe that. So it hurts a little bit, but I don't mind that. I don't mind going across like that. Birmingham has the best curries at least. I don't even believe that. What's the plan with growing the channel then? The videos are quality. I haven't watched you for years and you've wriggled your way back into my recommended videos are class at the moment, in all fairness. Thank you, brother. The plan is just to keep going at the trending stuff. So here's my little rebuttal for anyone who isn't too keen on the videos right now. Watch my reaction videos. So the ones I do on Cook and Jubilee. The what's it called? The gender one. The fat people not taking responsibility one, and there's another one as well. Watch those videos because they're the ones where I'm actually being funny without trying to get views, but all the rest of the videos is just like me trying to get views for trending topics, so I'm just making the best out of the bad situation, if you get what I'm saying. But if you watch my reaction videos and you don't think they're good, then fair enough, I've failed entertaining you. But yeah, right now the plan is just to make fucking content with people's names in that are trending, get more and more views, and my average views are just going up and going up and going up, ever so slowly, do you know what I mean? But you've got to remember, last year, a year and a half ago, I was getting 2,000 views a video. I was uploading a podcast on my main channel, getting 2,000 views a podcast. So we've gone up fucking like 500% average, if not more than that. So that's the plan. Just keep going up, keep building it up, build back a more solid audience, and then maybe transition more back into the reaction videos and the things that I think I can make even funnier. Do you know what I mean? But just do the fucking trending names of the title type shit. Videos have been quality, thank you, brother. Are there limits to what we can say, big man? It's in the description, mate. You can't dox. My family being targets are off limits just because they can't consent to it. Aside from that, go for it. You're trying to offend me, aren't you? So, big man, why does it always sound like you've got the flu? I'm pretty sure I've got nasal polyps, my friend. I'm going to make myself a coffee in a second, boys. I need to make a black coffee, though, because I'm fucking fasting. It's just sat my energy talking to you as well, so I've got no food in my stomach. I think I've got nasal polyps. There's something wrong with my nose. I didn't really even realise until like 2 years ago that not everyone is like this. Yeah, there's something wrong with my nose. I'm really scared of operations and shit, so I don't get it seen, but I need to get it seen. I need to have a look. I'm worried I'll need an operation, and I'm shit scared of hospitals and stuff. But that's why, mate, I have an issue with my fucking all this. I think in the bridge of my nose I've got nasal polyps that probably need removing. The videos themselves have been good, by the way, Brad. I can just sometimes tell when you've wrote a joke. Foden, don't you worry. I do appreciate what you're saying, but don't you worry. You're a valued viewer. I respect your opinion. Because the thing is, I know you're not trying to come at me. You're just giving me your opinion. Do you know what I mean? I'd only get defensive if I thought you were just coming at me to try and hurt me. You're not. I'll keep what you've said in mind. I'll work on it. What advice would you give to someone who feels a bit lost at the moment and doesn't really know what they want to do with life? Just graduated. Just don't panic too much over feeling lost. Life is waves, my friend. We are always up and down. I've learnt this so hard this year. Right? End of 2022 through 2023, I was so boring, but I was on top of the world mentally. And then I've had a few I've come back down a bit and gone up a bit and gone back down a bit and gone up a bit, and I'm sort of learning myself. Life is literally all about, it's just a wave. It's not about having everything figured out and being really happy or anything. It's about experiencing life for what it is. It's about experiencing the human experience. Part of the human experience sometimes is feeling directionless, feeling lost. Do you know what I mean? Just going through the waves. So just embrace that you're feeling lost right now. You're experiencing feeling like you don't really know where you'll be, and eventually that will change, because everything changes in life. Nothing is permanent at all aside from our consciousness. Everything else is just completely up to change. So just allow it. Allow yourself to feel like that. You don't need to find it. You don't need to try and fix it. You don't need any fix of like how to make yourself not feel lost. Just allow life to happen, my friend. The only advice I'll ever give anyone truly, never tap out of life. Alright? Never go over a bridge because of how you're feeling. Because everything is temporary, everything is a wave. So never call it a day on life. That's all I'll say. That's my only advice I can really give you. Do you have any intention to get as big as you are on YouTube, social media? Get as big as you are on YouTube. What do you mean, like get my Instagram big on? I just want to up the YouTube, mate. I don't really care about any other social media, if that's what you mean. Yeah, I just want to get the YouTube up there. And then other things will follow suit. Like if you get bigger YouTube following, you'll get more on Instagram, you'll get more on Kick or whatever, do you know what I mean? But my intention is YouTube. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? Give a genuine answer, please. Family man. A family man with dough. I can't envision a a life where I've not got some sort of monetary affluence. Like, I feel like I was destined to not necessarily be rich, maybe not, but like just be a bit of a money bag bloke. Like, I feel like I was destined to have money in this life. I really do, and I can't really envision myself being poor. I really struggle with it. So I think bit of a money man, whatever that is. I could not tell you what I'll be doing, but money man and a family man, I think. No way you're not under a bridge in 30 years. What do you mean by that? Just YouTube, did you intend to get as big as you are? Oh, did you have any intention to get as big as you are? Oh, mate, I read your comments all wrong. I read it as, do you intend to get as big as you are? As in, like, do I intend to get as big as I am on other social medias? Sorry. I read that so wrong. I'm fucking shattered, me. Did I intend to get as big as that? No, because there was no intention behind it. I was just doing it for fun. I wanted it so bad. Like, by 2016 came around, I was still doing Minecraft videos. I was getting like sometimes about 5,000 views a video. Like, I had an actual bit of an audience. And then I started doing like in real life videos, and I'd be getting like 500 likes as well, because I used to set like goals. I used to hit them. I used to get like 500 likes every video. So I thought to myself, yeah, I've got a bit of an audience here. I can probably make something. Out of it. But what I thought I'd do, I thought if I'm lucky, I'll make minimum wage from this, or I'll make like a part-time wage. So I thought maybe like under £1,000 a month, but like I'll be able to do that and just scrape by on YouTube. And I thought to myself, if I could scrape by doing what I love, I'm fucking laughing. So that was my intent, to be able to scrape by financially by doing this job. And I've obviously gone on to do more than scrape by, a lot more than scrape by. Do you know what I mean? Even though some people seem to think I scrape by, I do alright on YouTube. It might not look like it from the views, but this is such a profitable industry. In this right now as well, there's so much money to be made, even if you're small. What was your day job or career path? So I never had a day job, because I took off on YouTube 3 months before YouTube became full time. 3 months before my 18th birthday. So before I had any real bills, I just had my phone bill, which YouTube was already paying for, because I already made a few £100 a month for like a good solid year anyway before I really took off. And then by the time when I was still 17, I was making £2,000 a month off YouTube. So it's for the entire time I've been an adult, YouTube has paid for my life. So I've never had a good day job, because I've been so lucky enough to never ever need one, which is blessed, mate. But my career path, my idea was, when I was in school, I wanted to go to uni and be a designer of some sort. I didn't know what, but I just loved art. I was good at it. I was creative. So I wanted to be a designer. I was going to go the uni route. Obviously, bank on the fact that I'm single mother upbringing, so I was going to obviously go for like the highest loans you can get. So I probably would have got like good bursaries and that, and just gone to uni and done that. And then, yeah, it just obviously once I was like at the age of like 16, when I saw that this was actually like getting a few views, like I say, like 5,000 views, I saw the potential in it, and from there I really thought, right, let me try and scrape by with this, and then I did more than scrape by. Everyone's being way too nice to Brad now. He's clearly set out this is a degrading king stream. On my fucking life, yeah. It ain't a degrading king, but it does humble me. These streams do humble me. I always feel like better after them, because I feel like I've just been truly humbled a little bit sometimes. Well, yeah, people are being a bit too nice. You've got 24 minutes left until the stream ends. It ends at 12. So if Matt is still the highest at 12, it's done. So if anyone wants to try and score higher right now, do it. You might be able to offend me right now because I'm in a more monotone mood. How old are you now? I'm 25. Brad's kink is being pegged anyway. That is the least attractive thing to me, mate. I've done a few things in bed that you lot would probably laugh at, I won't lie to you, but pegged is not one of them. I've entertained the idea. Recently. But it just doesn't do it for me, mate. It just anything in the arse, it just does not feel good for me. It does not feel good at all. I don't understand the sexual gratification that some people get from it. If it's a mental thing, I get it. If you like being degraded, I get it in a mental sense, but in a physical sense, mate, I don't. The whole thing of like your G-spots in your ass, I actually don't. Maybe I'm just different, mate. I don't think mine is. I don't think mine fucking is, because that shit does not feel good at all. At all. Don't even feel fucking comfy. I've not been pegged, by the way, but yeah. What was a video you made that you'll never forget? Maybe the Vidal video, because of the backlash. It's the only real video I got like attempted to get cancelled for. I'm mad. That was iconic, I think. That is inspirational, Brad. Glad you saw the potential. Shame you was wrong, but still glad you had a dream. A cheeky prick. Oh, bless you, Cookie Monster. Thank you, bro. Did you ever actually record the Muslim dating site? No, bollocks, mate. It was all bollocks. YouTube didn't even tell me that I couldn't do it either. I made a big song and dance. I was like, oh, boys, YouTube's told me, my YouTube reps told me that, I don't think I even had a YouTube rep at the time. My YouTube reps told me that I can't do this Muslim dating site video, but if it gets enough likes, I'll do it on Pornhub. Bro, it was all bullshit. The truth, I've just drilled. The truth of the matter, I'll tell you the truth, yeah? I was worried because we would have made that video really funny, but we would have made it really offensive. And I was worried if I made a Muslim dating site video and it had to live up to a certain hype that we put on it. So I was really worried that if we made it, it would have got my channel deleted. No one told me it would, but I was just worried about it. So that's why I kept putting it off. And then there became a point where like I no longer really cared about that and I would have done it. But then Josh Jamnalad was just so hard to record with, just so fucking ADD. Like, as much as we made some stellar videos, it really used to eat during the recording and everything. Like, he used to we'd be recording and we'd be reading out like the messages and he'd just like see something out of his window, so he'd walk up to his window and be like, oh, what's this? I'm like, bro, we're recording. It used to piss me off so much. So it was a mix of like a couple of things. It was that, trying to get into record, it was just a nightmare. Obviously, it was stellar content when we did get together, but it was just a nightmare, the logistics of trying to get him to sit down and focus. And then the fact that we made it such a hyped up thing that we would have had to go so hard. We would have done it well, we would have done it funny, but we would have gone so hard that there was a potential of getting shut down on YouTube from it. You'll probably see the flying burger. You're crazy, Lineker. Crazy, man. I think you did dodge the bullet with it though, because if you did delete your channel, you wouldn't be here today. True, Chloe, what's up? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that thing.
What thing?
What you got? This up.
It's upstairs. It's in a drawer, so I can't. I'm ending in 20 minutes, but I can't. You'll have to wait. Lineker says hi.
Hiya.
And everyone else is saying hi as well.
Hi.
What's Shelley's zodiac sign? She is a Virgo.
Yeah.
Subtle people, Virgos.
You what?
Subtle people.
Subtle.
Yeah. I'm conflicted about Virgos, actually, because you're a Virgo and you're my mum, and I obviously love you, but one of my exes was a Virgo. So I don't know how I feel about yous.
Well, if you piss off, I brought you up for fucking 25 years. Don't start all that carry on now. Fucking hell.
I think you Virgos are quite narcissistic in a sense. I think you think that your opinion is like very, very correct. You're subtle people, but I think
I take a lot on board with me.
bollocks.
I do actually hold back a lot, you know, like I'm a quite reserved person at times.
Do a natal chart. I can't be arsed right now. I will at one point though. Do you know what time you were born?
5 to 10 in the morning.
What time was I born? I was born a similar time, wasn't I?
20 to 9. Oh no, 9:41.
9:41.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, similar time, yeah.
You know I'm a Virgo rising. So my rising sign is your sun sign.
Ooh.
Does that mean anything to you? Do you know what that means? Rising is like how you present yourself.
Yeah.
So how people see you. My moon's Aquarius. That's like what you really are underneath everything. That's like your deep self. I don't know what yours is either.
Might be a Libra.
Virgo risings are apparently the most attractive people, so it makes sense.
No comment.
Right, boys, we've got 17 minutes left if anyone wants to try and take the cake. If not,
Come on,
Matt will win.
let's do it.
Virgin rising, too far. Brad, I will do a natal chart if you want. Yeah. Yo, imagine Slow do it. She was born, right, screen record this.
18th.
Her birthday is the 18th of September 1971. She was born in Ashton-under-Lyne in Manchester, and she was born at what time?
5 to 10.
She was born at 9:55 a.m. So, go on, do it. I'm going to go and have a piss. Shelley's going to sit and talk to you.
Oh, I've got to find this thing to get this thing
I
off.
can't get it for you, because
Where's your little thing for your phone?
I don't know. It'll be in a drawer. I can't get it until midnight when I end the stream. I'm not interrupted, so you can have a vape. Just give it here, you fucking pillow.
Don't know, do it.
I'll try and do it, you
Stop.
daft cow.
It's annoying.
Yeah, why have you bought this? It doesn't actually work.
Got it for cheap, you see.
I bet you did. This is why you have to spend a little bit of money on things, Shell. Give me your earring. Earring. An earring will work. You don't have one in?
No, I don't.
Well, find an earring. That'll work.
Alright.
Didn't think of that, did you?
No!
See that, Chloe? You've just fucking saved her. The silly cow. How did you lose all the weight? You're looking amazing compared to years back. Well, brother, I'll be honest with you. I actually am 2 stone heavier than my lightest. I was my lightest at the very beginning of this year. But a lot of intermittent fasting and a lot of cardio.
Foden £5.
Just a good diet.
Say hello to the bird for me. Not Urban Dictionary bird, but Oxford Dictionary bird.
2 out of 10, Foden.
It's a dictionary bird.
Right, you'll have to do it yourself because I've got a stream, so you'll have to try it. If you can't do it, I'll do it for you at midnight. You can't wait for 60 minutes to hit a vape. I know, mate, it's fucking nuts. Nicotine addiction is nuts. Shall I send you a screenshot of the chart? Yeah. Send it me on Instagram. Brad doesn't care about his mother confirmed. Fucking facts. Remember that video that fucking... It was SG435 who donated it. The last time we did this, and it's my mum coming in while I'm drunk, and she's like, "You're letting a load of people down. You don't care about people." And I'm sure it made him win.
Oh, yeah.
What's better, KFC chips or McDonald's fries? Do you know what, mate? McDonald's fries, when they're hot, are better. I think KFC chips used to be better, but I don't think they are anymore. McDonald's fries, hot, mate. If you get them hot and you eat them straight away, they are better. They just are, nowadays. Can't believe you did drive your nan to the shops, didn't you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I actually took my nan as well that morning. She was giving me shit, saying you're letting people down, and I went hungover, probably half drunk. Obviously, it was just water on the stream, so I wasn't drunk.
It was my mum because she was supposed to take her shopping.
Yeah, and then I took her shopping. You were giving me shit for working.
Because I thought you would get up for it. I thought you were too late.
But then I did. I got up for her and took her shopping, and probably could have killed her because I was drunk.
Well, exactly. That's what were on my mind.
Ah, shut up.
George Nuts,
I wasn't really drunk.
It post your nan through your letterbox.
I post your nan through your letterbox. It's just not effect. It's not made me feel a certain way though. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10, bro. You've got to hit me. You've got to target me. You've got to be real. You got to be so true. I just feel like some of you lot either like me too much or just can't read me on a deeper level. And I would have thought you could. Because I feel like I'm an open book. I feel like if you watch every stream, you know so much about my deepest, darkest flaws and insecurities.
No, he's fake. He's fake.
Shelley's a Virgo sun and moon, shakes and Libra rising. Why does that make you shake?
What's that?
Give me more context, because I'm not as well up as I want to be. You're a Virgo sun and moon and a Libra rising. Because you're a Virgo moon as well as a sun, that means that you are
True Virgo.
A true Virgo, yeah. But the way you present yourself is as a Libra, I think. Yeah. Tell Shell to lose a few. Someone said lose a few.
Lose a few what? So I'm saying put weight on.
I think that's what they're saying.
Lose a few brain cells.
I was watching a stream with Will in earlier and the whole chat was spamming Arm Alex. He was pretending not to see it. See, that pisses me off, you know.
What?
Food and £5. Shelley's sexy.
That doesn't offend me. That's nice that you think that, mate. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 just because it's come for a little fucking autistic 19-year-old. 5 out of 10. But it doesn't offend me too much.
70-year-old, how do you know?
Because I've met him, that's how I know he's been in my car. How do you know? It's a good question. That's what annoys me about stuff like that. Like, will he, like, pretend... I get it, you don't want to speak on it. You don't want to, like... Especially if Alex is broke, he might try and go at you legally or anything. It could be all sorts of reasons they don't want to. Do you know what I mean? Will he's a millionaire. I'm Alex is now fucking fucked. He might just be waiting for someone like Will to talk on it and try and defamation claim him. Do you know what I mean? I get there's so much to it, but like you've got to expect that.
Shelley, can I have your number?
71. Is it? We're doing some more horoscopes.
What's 71?
Yeah, we're bound.
All right.
Is that what they wanted?
Yeah. 4 out of 10 folded.
You like that one? Quick on the mark there, quick on the mark.
I think I'm Alex actually made enough to be set, sadly. Not for life. Not for life. I don't agree. I don't agree. Because the thing is with us YouTubers, we spend like I shouldn't really include myself in it because I'm on such a smaller level than these people. But even on my smaller level, YouTubers spend like a lot of YouTubers spend money like they're YouTubers. I'm Alex wore Gucci. Like, fair enough if you made like I'm Alex money and like you spend like Shelley does, you're set for life. But if you make I'm Alex money and you also spend it like that, do you know what I mean? It's just like me, for example. I could not survive the rest of my life off £2 million. I actually don't think I could, because if I had £2 million in the bank, I'd spend it as if I had £2 million in the bank. Shelley on 2 mil could probably live 10 lifetimes because she'd still shop at Aldi and Lidl. Shelley could survive fucking 1,000 years on 2 mil and she'd end her life with 1.5. Do you know what I mean?
That's true, that.
Yeah. It makes me feel shaky because there's a double whammy of mercurial energy, Mercury rules Virgo, so there might be a lot of anxiety, constant thoughts of self-improvement, self-doubt, nitpicky, very committed, dedicated, and can analyse when needed. There is an ability to solve problems well, can be very grounded and lacks predictability.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Say that again.
Because there's a lot of Mercury energy, there can be a lot of anxiety, constant thoughts of self-improvement, self-doubt, nitpicky, but very committed, dedicated, and can analyse when needed. There's an ability to solve problems well, can be very grounded and lacks predictability. There you go.
Very true. Very, very true.
8 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen. You done the push-ups? Not yet, buddy, no. I'm waiting until the 48-hour mark, and then once I broke my fast, I'm going to crack on with them hard. I might actually crack on with them tonight while fasting. The funniest part about the arm Alex situation was I genuinely think that Bale could have him. But yeah, that's it. That's it, mate. I think so as well.
Right, I'm off to bed, Brad.
Brilliant. Have you got your vape open?
No.
Yeah.
I'll really wipe my face first. Doing a sound bath tomorrow.
What's the fast about? The fast? Losing weight and getting healthier, my son.
Get to the bloody gym. Get back to the gym.
Well, I've got to do about 2,000 push-ups, so I may as well get them done with before I get in the gym.
Do it at the gym.
He's doing water fast and still looks like a kid from up. Yeah, because I've only been water fasting for the last 22 hours. It doesn't do you that quick. Libra risers are friendly, diplomatic, and have ability to see two sides of the situation. They portray a fairness to the world and get upset when the world is unfair, judgmental.
That's true. Two sides. I've seen two sides of an argument. That is so true. I am very fair. That is so true. That is very, very
You know, stuff like this usually costs money, like a proper astrology person doing your full read based off your chart. But because I'm a YouTube star, I just get things for free.
That's really good.
So good that your son's famous. Yo, Imagine's slowed, whatever you called. Do me a full one. Send it in my Instagram and I'll follow you. I was born on the 29th of July 1999 in Ashton-under-Lyne in Manchester. Go back on the screen if you need to, screen record it. And what time? What time was I born? 9:41 a.m. I want one.
I've been 9:42.
Might have been 9:42, I don't think it really matters. Genuine opinion on mediums. I believe we're all mediums, mate. Well, I'm a large. No, I'm joking. I think we all have a mediumship. Yeah. We could all tap into things beyond our perception. Just some people are better at it than others, so we're all psychic. It's just like some of us are very clouded and don't realise we're psychic. But you know when you get like thoughts come into your head and they just so happen to be like quite informed and like they'll tell you something that turns out to be true. That's you downloading stuff from outside of you, I believe.
That's so true about fairness, isn't it, Brad? Injustices and that.
Jack makes videos on mediums settled, it's all bollocks for me. It just depends on your perspective. I genuinely believe, and this is going to sound so fucking cope, but I believe that if you think that mediums are bollocks, you're sceptical. You're only going to attract in bollocks. Like, you're only going to see...
Fan to £5. Brad offering an Insta followers payment as if it's fucking worth anything.
Pardon?
6.5 out of 10. They're supposed to offend me as bad as they can right now. Someone in an attempt to offend me earlier, played a video of someone looking at the gravestone of a family member of mine who, on my dad's side, who may or may not have been killed as a child.
£141.05. Sad to see a grown 25-year-old man who lives with his mother share his delusions on having a family with a good share of money in 20 years. You need to get yourself a real job and a career before you're 40 and still stressing on scraping 15,000 views.
Heavy, heavy. Shelly's pisses off at that. 7. It's a 6.57. But the thing is, I make more money than any job I could get with my level of expertise. So it just doesn't hit as hard as it should. As hard as you probably think it would. A 7, but it doesn't top it. It doesn't top it.
I don't know. You went quiet.
Yeah, that's why it's a 7. It's not an 8.5 though.
Time to reflect.
Do you not think the ones profiting off telling grieving people that they're talking to the deceased families are evil? Some of them will be. I think there'll be some mediums that don't believe they are mediums and are trying to profit. There'll be some mediums that believe they are mediums and aren't as in tune as they think they are. It's just more on self-belief. I don't think it's evil to believe you're something and maybe not be that. But if you still believe it, that's not evil to my opinion. And then there's mediums that are genuinely very, very in tune with mediumship. I believe, that's my personal belief. I think evil, it's got to be intent. So if you know that you're not in tune but are telling people you are in tune, that's evil. And that does apply to some mediums, obviously. Opinions on Memeless. Very, no bad opinion, very bland, just bland. Nice lad, but just bland, I don't know. Like, when I think of Memeless, I think of maybe a building. Do you know what I mean? Like a normal, average house that I walk past. It doesn't make me feel one way or another.
Make sure everything's locked up.
I'm 5'10". Should I continue to tell people I'm 6 foot? No, just tell people you're 5'10", mate, and work on owning it. I think every man gets a little bit insecure about it. He's like, I'm 6 foot, 6'1". Depends what day I measure myself.
I'm 5 foot now.
And I want to be taller. Do you know what I mean? I think every man does, unless you're like 6'6". What is wrong with you?
I'm 5 foot now.
I know you did. I heard you. You've got 1 minute left to try and get it, boys. So if anyone wants a last ditch effort, otherwise Matt's winning. Let me bring the dice roll up.
What was that flash?
I opened something on my screen.
Right.
See ya.
Night.
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 Night. Night. Does that count as a Shelley stream? Right. It's about to hit midnight, boys. Give her £1,000 for that. Opinions on Sam Hyde. Funny, from what I've seen of him. Funny. Opinions on Big Sweaty Ross. He donates every now and again, so I like him. I like Big Sweaty Ross. Right, boys. Midnight. Matt wins. Well done, brother. Matt, in chat now, please, pal. I want you to give me a word. Any random word you can think of. You're going to give me a word, mate, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to type it into the text box so that you know that this isn't a screen recording of, the dice roll, so that I can't just get whatever I favour. So you're going to give me a word, I'm going to type it in here. I put a dot in so it doesn't show you my history. And then, I'm going to type in whatever word you say, so you know it's a real dice roll. He said, woo. Word is gambling. Oh, okay. I almost put woo. You see it? We're all seeing it? Yeah? I'll just make it a bit bigger. So you can see it up there. Yeah, on the top right. There we go, right. Roll a dice, let's go. Number 3. You won 25% of the stream's earnings, my son. Well done. Now, if that was Hamsley, he wouldn't even be in profit. Because I think he's donating more than 25%. We'll work out how much that is, brother. We take the fees off the full amount, but I'm not going to take the tax off. I'm going to just take the fees off, so it's literally like 10%. So I'm going to look at how much we've earned. Oh! Okay. It's showing me the money from the last stream as well. Let me just count it up. Right, 5, 10. Oh, no. So it started with, who was first? It started with sorry, Foden with Hybrid. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, 195, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. 270 minus 10% minus 27. 243 divided by 4. £60.75 is what I owe you, my friend. £60.75, Matt. How much did you donate? In fairness, that's not bad to say you won 25%. That's like the least amount of money you could have won. Let's see how much you donated. So if you won 100%, you would have got 270 quid there. You donated in total £15. So you are £45 up from that. Well done, Matt. Send me your bank details, my son. We have to wait until 3 working days, so Wednesday morning, just in case of chargebacks, etc. But we win chargebacks anyway, so we still gotta wait. So send me your bank details, mate, or your PayPal on Instagram, and then you'll get that at the latest Wednesday morning. I might try and do it a bit earlier for you, but just send that over, please, if you will. On Brad does banter 4. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. I'm really tired now, you know. It's took it out of me. It's fasting. I'm never ever gonna stream fasted, ever. I'm gonna always make sure I eat before I stream, because this is fucking crazy, mate. I'm so tired. Thanks for watching, boys. I've had a nice stream. I've had a good chat. Well done to Matt. Yeah, I've had a nice time of it. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate you. Had a nice chat with you. Next stream will obviously be a wheel spin stream. We will do stuff like this again, every now and again, but it'll just be special occasions. I found that if you do too many of these types of streams, yeah, you'll get one stream where you do 270 quid in 2 hours, like this one, and then if I did this same thing tomorrow, I'd make 30 quid, if that. It is fucking mad. I did one, like a make me laugh one. I think it made like £400 in 2 hours. And so I thought, oh, this is like really easy, quick money. 2 hour stream, make it like 400 quid, or like 5. It made like 500. It was something like good. It was like more than a wheel spin stream. I was like, oh, this is really good. So I did another one the next day, and it made like 20 quid. I'm not even lying. It literally, the first one on like the Saturday did £500, or it might have even been more than that. And the second one did £20. So I will space these out. Next stream will be a wheel spin stream. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll